Financial disclaimer. The information provided in this stream is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered as professional financial or investment advice. We are not licensed financial advisors, and the content presented here is based on our personal opinions and experiences. Investing in stocks and other financial instruments involves risk, including the potential loss of capital. Any investment decisions you make are solely your own responsibility, and you should conduct your own research and consult with a qualified financial professional before making any investment choices. The content we share on this stream may not be accurate, complete, or up to date. Market conditions and financial regulations can change rapidly, and we cannot guarantee the accuracy or reliability of the information presented. We do not endorse or promote any specific stocks, companies, or investment strategies. Any actions you take based on the content of this stream are at your own risk, and we will not be held liable for any losses or damages that may occur as a result. Always remember that past performance is not indicative of future results, and no investment is guaranteed to be profitable. Make informed decisions and consider your risk tolerance before investing any funds. By accessing and using this stream, you acknowledge and agree that we are not responsible for any investment decisions you make as a result of the content presented. You are encouraged to seek advice from qualified financial professionals for personalized guidance. Please invest responsibly, and only with money you can afford to lose.
Hey man, just found the next guaranteed multi-bagger.
Hey man, you found another one? What is it this time?
Come check this out.
Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. This is Redneck Johnny from the Laughing Stock. And if you have paid any attention to the market this week, there's only one thing to talk about, I think, and it's has Roaring Kitty made a comeback, because he is now using his Twitter profile, or X, like crazy. Look here, he posted this 4 minutes ago, and it's just pumping out these videos, these memes, and people are going a bit crazy over it, and I'm very excited about it as well. I think if he comes back and start to do some stuff online again, it would be very, very good for a lot of people. Dane and I have learned a lot from Roaring Kitty, and he's a fantastic analyst and investor. And of course, this has all, we were talking about GME last week. I think on Thursday I brought it up. It was some price action in GME, right? And I was just checking, like 5 days ago, I was sitting on stream saying that anything can happen in GME, but for the strategy that we usually use on the stream, it was a bit too expensive in terms of the market cap. It was close to 6 billion, I think, and then you go 5 days later, it's like 15 billion in market cap instead, and has gone up crazy. And who could have predicted that the legend Roaring Kitty has maybe starting to make a comeback here. I haven't been able to watch all the videos that he's posting, because it's a lot. He's posting like every hour or so now, and I saw some people thinking maybe his account been hacked, but I must say, like, this is very in line with his style from the past as well. So I don't know, I'm just paying attention, and I think it's real, and that is actually I don't know why. I know what happened and everything, but I don't know why he hasn't been able to post anything before. So who knows? We just need to check this and see where it goes. And I'm very excited. I hope he starts to stream again as well. That would be amazing, I think. And definitely, we can see if he has changed his strategy a bit after that all the GME success he had. Maybe he has started to do things a bit different. Maybe he has developed the sheets. I'm sure, like on his stream, if he starts to stream again, he will get tons of questions about the sheets. But I'm also sure that he is a bit hesitant to give out too much information about them. But it's he shared everything in his videos, in the intro videos, about his sheets and everything, so he has shared a lot. but yeah, I hope he starts to do some videos or stream again so we can continue to learn and see where he is in his investment career right now. I saw this. He is now over 1 million followers, and I think just like a week ago he had like 500,000-600,000, I think. So he has pretty much doubled in a week. So yeah, it's a bit of a crazy time right now, and a lot of things that is going on. And of course I have by the way, I apologize for my last stream. I had GME in the title, and I was so stupid that I forgot to talk about it on that stream. But my plan was, because it had a big move that Friday, and also on Thursday. I was streaming on Thursday as well, and I brought it up on Thursday that it had gone up like almost 100% in 1 month or something. And then of course it has just kept going, and now Roaring Kitty is back. And of course then you look at this crazy action here. Yesterday was 72%, I think, and today is 62. So yeah. I'm not sure what went on there with my chart, but I think this is updated, right? Did it have like a crazy drop just now or what? Something happened there, it seems like. That was a bit crazy. I don't know what's going on, but anyways. 62% today. A lot of volume. Look at the volume you have here, almost 200 million, and the average is 10. This is volume, you know, when we talk about volume. And if you look in the past 5 days, just look at this. And you know, in the pre-market today, it was up. It was up to here like 300%, I think, and then it has moved down a little bit, but nothing too much to be disappointed about. And you know, who knows where this is going in the next days. There's definitely a lot of things moving here now, and with Keith Gill back, this is this is interesting again. I'm not having a position. I think Dane is involved a little bit. He just wanted to play the wave, and he can speak about it on Thursday. I'm sure he's gonna. But I think you know, we were it was on the radar, but I didn't jump into it. Unfortunately, right now, because you see it has moved up a lot. So unfortunate. And then I pulled up the other like typical meme stocks as well, because you see AMC and those stocks are also up a lot. 25% today. I think BlackBerry was up 10%. There was just in general a lot of moves. I saw on Twitter like everyone was trying to connect some tickers that they were involved in to this meme stock madness that is going on right now. I'm not sure if that's ever gonna play out, but there are some theories and some valid points there. So it's just yeah, maybe it's very exciting for me, and I think this will be very interesting to pay attention to in the coming weeks, even months. But for me, the most exciting part is that Roaring Kitty seems to be back a little bit at least. And then we can see how that materializes after a while, if he starts to stream again or make videos or whatever. It's just cool to see him back, because he, in my book, is one of the top investors that I want to follow. If he comes back and be a bit public, I will for sure put him on all my lists and follow him closely. Together with Barry and all those people, you know, he's definitely up there. And then I saw look, this just continue this aftermarket It's crazy right now. But cool to pay attention. Let me know in the chat if you're watching and you are involved here, because I'm assuming that a lot of people are involved here now that are interested in these types of streams and stuff like that. So let me know if you have a position, how your thinking is behind it, because last time I checked it on the stream, the market cap was like 5 billion, almost 6 billion, I think. Now it's like 15 billion just 5 days later. So things has definitely happened here. And I saw BNED got a big drop just the last day. It went down to 18 cents and has been there since. And there was some comments here from Lake Cornelia, who you know, if you have followed the streams, that he was pretty much involved in the whole thing like we were. And saying like BNED record date is tomorrow, presume decline today because of T+2 close, and therefore if you don't own already, you don't get rights. Expect stock to gravitate to 7 cents to 10 cents post rights offering completion. So he's kind of just commenting that it will drop towards the offering price, you know, a little bit above. And that may happen. That's kind of what Dana and I have been thinking for a while now, that it will be in the low teens and maybe even single digits, and then that's why we kind of sold out and took the loss and just decided to stay on the sideline and watch it a bit. But it got a massive drop here, so I was very glad then that I was out already. And who knows, it can drop more even this. And look at the market cap now, 10 million is nothing. So, BNED has been crazy for us in a negative way, and I'm not sure how to play it from here, other than to just wait it and even maybe see when they have got their shit together a bit more, if you want to be involved again, because the thesis is still there if they can pay off that short-term debt, which is the entire reason that they had the share dilution and all that. So that can happen. So there's still a thesis there, but I need to wait and see. If there was one thing that management proved, I guess you can make an argument that they are saving the company, but the way they did it, I think, was wrong in towards the shareholders. But maybe they don't care too much. I just wanted to point out BNED also, that it has some price drop, because, you know, we are still paying attention to it. It's not that we are forgot about it. And then I saw some comments in the article section of Justin's article with Alto. And there's just like comments now about how much the Western plants, how much people think they are worth, how much they think they can sell for, because Justin have put a price out there for 100 million, and he even asked on one of the conference calls if they think they can get like around 100 million or more. And then of course Brian, the CEO, he was jokingly answering that he wished they could get 600 million for them, which was just a number and a joke. But he at least didn't like, how do you say it? He didn't dismiss the 100 million price tag at all. So yeah, I'm not sure if how much they will be worth and how that works. But there's some discussion here now talking about it, that and how people will go about and buying something like that. So there's a lot of people who have written long comments here now. So if you are involved in Alto, I urge you to read through this and just check it out. And you know, Justin now, it seems to be a bit more focused, but he has been like this all the time. He switched focus on like where there's new exciting things are in the tickers that he's involved. And right now that's PBI, and I can understand it because there's a lot of action going on there. So he hasn't been so vocal about Alto, but to justify that though, there hasn't been like substantial development. We're still waiting for the same things, the carbon sequestration and the potential sale of the Western assets, or even the entire company. So it's okay. We're still waiting here on in Alto, and I saw they were up. They were up a bit today, right? 4%, then down, down in aftermarket. I don't pay too much attention about the aftermarket in stocks like this. More so in GME right now, but for Alto, not right now. But 4% move up. I expect this to establish itself around $2 here and 190 pretty quickly. I don't see a reason it should be down here after that report. I don't think that report was so bad. So that's just my thinking. Anyways, Roaring Kitty, we're gonna keep an eye on you, and I hope you will start with your YouTube stuff again. Let's check the channel. There's nothing new here, but and to be completely honest, I'm not sure if he's gonna stream. Just imagine the chat and everything there would go crazy, right? It would be very hard to keep track on everything and keep up with the pace there. But maybe make some videos or something like that. Who knows? Let's wait and see what's going on. But yeah, just exciting, right? If you have followed the entire thing with GME in the past, and you know now it's trending. Everyone was even in the newspaper here, and that there was a lot of things in GME again. So yeah, let me know again in the chat if you are paying attention. If you are involved in this, would be cool to hear. And to hear your past experience with it as well. And what do you think about Keith Gill's comeback, and what do you think he will do in the future? Look at this after price action, 20% up again. And the crazy thing is, it's still some short interest in GME, right? That thing is not gone still. Where are you? Here. Almost a 30% short interest still, which is crazy, right? After what happened. And then, of course, you can get the squeeze again. You can get a squeeze again. Like, that's what you see now, right? And then who knows where it will end up. I just didn't pay attention to this dip down here. I don't know what this was, but that's a big drop. So something weird must have going on here. I'm not sure what it is. Are people talking about it now, or? There's so many good videos now. You gotta load this shit, right? Here we go again, like blaming Roaring Kitty. What the hell? Come on. A lot of people are making money again now on GameStop. Well, to be continued, I guess. Let's see tomorrow how crazy it gets tomorrow. It's all over the place now. But this aftermarket stuff, it doesn't matter too much. Let's see how it actually opens. Sometimes you can read the chat here also. Conversations. It's like the same sentiment as last time, right? And how is it on Ape Wisdom today? AMC, BlackBerry, GameStop up. Okay, they're taking back their spots. Yeah, here, did anyone see it drop to 26? Yeah, I have seen it, and I wonder what that was about. I don't know if that was legit or not. It is interesting though. I must say that there's a lot of things to learn and pay attention to in these types of situations, you know. All right, enough meme stocks today, but you know, a lot of people got the GameStop story wrong in terms of Rowan Kitty and what he did and stuff like that. So I talk with people all the time that are talking about it. If you followed it, it's just like that's not what happened, how they say it and explain it. So anyways, let's go into the dashboard and let's start some research here. I saw Virgin was up 22% again, very volatile that one, goes up and down all the time. Transocean up, some home builders, Tesla was up a bit, Cotton down, Platinum up. Hey Max, nice to see you. How are you today, Max? We were talking about Roaring Kitty, right? And how he has started to tweet. I saw your message. And sorry, Max, I haven't been able to answer your last question. I will answer you in detail in the comments there, but I haven't been able to look at it still. I've been a bit busy the last 2 days. Canopy up again. Bitcoin around 60, like it has been for a while now. No, not the biggest moves. I saw gaming. Gaming is up like 5%. Good chart though. You shouldn't mess around with this chart. It's just an ETF, this. I will quickly go through the daily movers as well. I have pulled up a few tickers. I just want to scan through the last hour here. I saw earlier today that there has been some insider buys lately in my screen sheets here that you have seen some of these. I think these were even big ones. You see a lot of the stuff I've already done research on, the black ones here. The white ones are the ones I've added to my tracker sheet. I pulled up ARKR already, ARK restaurants. This one I pulled them up. I'm gonna check them out. Yeah, but nothing more than, I don't think I will spend too much time in here. I haven't checked my tracker today though. I will check my tracker after we have gone through the fundamentals here. And on Saturday I had 2 tickers that I didn't manage to do research on, so I'm starting with those today. Is MYE and TripAdvisor. So here we are with MYE, which is Myers Industry, and they engage in distribution of tire services supply in Ohio. It operates through the material handling and distribution segments. The material handling segment offers pallets, small parts bins, bulk shipping containers, OEM parts, storage, organization, and custom plastic products. Injection molded, rotationally molded, or blow molded products. Consumer fuel containers and tanks for water, fuel, and waste handling. It serves industrial manufacturing, food processing, retail, wholesale, products distribution, agriculture, automotive, recreational, and marine vehicles, healthcare, appliance, bakery, electronics, textile, consumer markets, and other markets under Acro Mills, Jumco, Buckhorn, Americart, Scepter, Elkhart Plastics, and Trilogy Plastics brands directly, as well as through distributors. Not going to read the entire thing. It's containers and packaging, metal and glass containers. So they are like doing a few different things. They currently trade at $16, market cap of 600 million, and they show up as safe here, which sometimes is very good, but sometimes you want the leverage one because that's where the opportunity are, you know. I see that the share count is a little bit up in the last years. Revenue down from last year here. They do trade up well above book value actually. But what got me a bit interested was the free cash flow they generate, almost $2 here, which isn't bad. I don't like this dividend though in this company, but I can understand it with the debt they have, which they seem to have full control of. 22 million in cash, and the short-term debt is actually 33 million, so they can't cover it straight with that, but I'm sure they have control of their debt here. We can take a look at the balance sheet and check it out. Am I being blind, or I can't find the balance sheet? Here they are. They just call it something else. Okay. 32 million cash. What did I have? 22. Okay. Mine is excess cash, so it takes out a little percentage to keep the business running in the worst case scenario. So that's why you always will see me have a little bit less than what they have reported here. But we were going to check the debt, right? Current portion 20, which then with that cash they have control of that. Long term is 400 million. I actually have a little bit more. when is this from? Yeah, so this is a bit newer than my data in my data set here, I think. So I don't have the most recent numbers, and which is a bit annoying. Messes a bit with my numbers, you know. Let's check on seeking them if someone has spoken about it. And this is why it's important to go and check the balance sheet and stuff like that. Look at this drop though. Pretty recent drop. And that's what caught my eye on Saturday. Like they had dropped, they came up in the daily moves, you know. So it went from 23 to 16 in a fairly short period of time. But look at this green line though. The green line here and all the support levels. And every time you see it bounce down here, it goes directly up again. So that's a bit interesting to see on a technical basis. But of course, this drop has never happened. Well, a little bit here, but it didn't go as far down. It has been more gradually, you know. But interesting to see though. And also here on the RSI. Big drop down. Right there at support level around 16. So could get a bounce up again. What are they saying on seeking? Bit of an old article now from January. This guy is saying a little bit like we just saw on the chart. He has been trading from 15 to 21 and now it's at 16. So maybe if he has also seen there's some like lower level there at 15. And it did go to 15.65 in the last 52 weeks and up to almost 24. Yeah, and I do like the cash generation, but there's a lot of things that I'm also not, you know, ecstatic about. And first thing is, if my numbers are a bit off, they have more in depth, it seems like, than what I have in my sheet. But also more in cash, so in the short term they should be fine. So I'm not too worried about the depth anyways. It's a bit annoying to me with this dividend. Let's check the cost. They have gotten the cost of operating expenses down actually from the last year, which is good. You see the capex is almost the same in those 2 years. But they have more free cash flow now because of higher operating cash flow here. So if that continues to improve, I mean, look at the margins. A lot of green here on the 3-year averages. You see a bit of growth on most of the metric. I mean the margins here. So definitely in a good trend maybe. And maybe if this continues, you will see improved years, which makes it even more sucky that I don't have the recent data, the most recent data. So I actually think I'm gonna add it to my tracker just to follow the development here. And as long as I'm not too worried about the depth. They seem to be a bit low now. Of course, I want them a bit cheaper, to be honest. This is not like something that I consider to be a buy. But if margins continue to improve and, you know, the macro environment also improves, you might not get this as a lot cheaper. It went down here, but that was in pandemic. Everything was down. So you see since then almost it has very few times dropped below 16. And like I said, when it has done, it bounced right back again. So now I'm gonna add it, I think, to the tracker. We can check who owns it first. 1% ownership from the inside. They don't own a lot here, but maybe some bigger players are in. Hey Max, if you're still here, what do you think about the GME stuff that's going on? I'm baking while watching your stream. Okay. What are you baking, Max? Some solar move today. So, a solar company, you mean? Or the... What am I gonna say? Like the industry as a whole? Yeah, 234. It didn't light up because I think I have my limit at 250, but that's a big gain. And we have talked about solar in the past now. Could argue that it's a bit up, but I want to see where this is going. If you look at the other history here, it's sideways, and where is it going from here? And we did pull up some solar companies. I'm not sure about it, to be honest. How many companies you got in your universe? I today built a universe with 4,000 tickets greater than 20 market cap. Yeah, cool. I have something similar. I have a bit more. I think I'm close to 6,000. But like I've told you in the past, if when Alto not Alto, sorry. You know what I'm thinking about lately? If Y-Sheets fix their new screener thing, where you can build out your universe, I will have more than 6,000 tickers even. So I'm kind of waiting for them still, and I want to be able to do that. And if I know you have Y-Sheets as well, if you contact me, I can show you how I do it, or plan to do it, and then you pull it in from there, you know. But I think in terms of the style that we have on the stream and everything, I think having a limit for the market cap is a good idea. And to be honest, like those universes where you pull in the daily movers and stuff like that can be very quickly flooded with basically tickers that you are not interested in, like below 20 million in market cap, or like crazy high. The crazy high ones, they don't move too much. I don't see them so often in the tracker, I mean in the screener sheets, but you get them there sometimes. And then, you know, if you have paid attention in the past, I have filtered out also the biopharma ones. Okay, so Myers. What are these then? Doesn't really matter, but industrials maybe? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Current price 16.1. I think a good entry would. It's hard though when you see the chart and you know that it bounces up again when it touch 15, but I would need it cheaper. I would need it down to 10, I think. But I'm fully aware you might not get it. But it's a number to aim for. I'm just pretty much typing in what I have gone through. I said it looks decent. It might not drop down to the level that I want. And I also took a note that my data is not fully updated, and that they seem to have been a bit of an uptrend now with their margins improving and all that stuff. And then that they do generate cash, but I want it a bit more cheap. And I was also gonna write like on the chart for the last years, it has bounced off and up again after hitting these levels around 15 to 16 bucks. Okay, saving them. Let's move on. With some insiders in my tracker sheet as well. HHS. Not the biggest one, but a new one though, from the CFO. 30,000, I don't know his situation, maybe that's a lot for him, but it's a new purchase, so... Or maybe he's new in the company, I have no idea. But it's something to keep an eye on, I guess. Ken Rander, look at him, he has been buying a lot. We have some in Hein. Also new. From a president in North America section. You see, I've seen more insider buys lately, and you get some of these new ones. We can go through the tracker after. Look at this. SPWR up 60% as well. Not only GameStop that is moving. What was this on though? Get a bit sidetracked here. Oh, they are part of the meme. Okay. Is this what you meant, Max? With solar? Maybe this was the one Max was talking about. Is this legit? I feel like, what did I write about them? High short interest. It has gone up even. Alright. And then when you get like a bit of a short squeeze, maybe that's what you see, you know. That's a high short interest though, and it has even grown since I added them in March. Well, that's interesting. They were down just yesterday. They were down since I added them. Not a lot of losers today in the tracker. Been a very green day, I think, in general. Oh, Mastercrafts down 2%. Just won't go down to 18. Any new insider here though? Last time it didn't show up in my sheet. Hold on, is this? This is a week ago. I think this is new. First of all, I don't know why this doesn't show up in my sheet. It's a bit annoying because I want to be alerted on that. But I'm keeping a close eye on this company. I think it is interesting. And especially with this, they bought on the earnings. You know, this is big buys as well. Hey Josh, I didn't see you. Josh Lewis. Been a minute since I caught the stream actually live. Yeah, it has. Welcome though. Welcome to the stream. Dane and I switched times this week. So he's doing Thursday and I'm doing Tuesday. So maybe that's why, Josh. But happy to see you. Happy to see you in here. Have you paid attention to Roaring Kitty and GameStop this week? Let me know your what do you think about the situation, and you know, maybe I just hope it's him who posts, you know, and that he's actually doing a comeback. But so far it's just like videos. Posted this straight after we started streaming today. Yeah, lol, very excited, but I'm getting a little nervous that it's only clips. Yeah, I know, but yeah, I know. But saying that though, it's very in style with his past clips. But I don't know if he was actually the one who edited and made these videos. But maybe that's what he has spent his time on in these 3 years, like to edit meme videos. Who knows? But I'm not sure either. I'm not sure. But I just hope it's him and that he will get involved again. But I'm not. Yeah, he had the time, right, and the money to learn this. Do you think there's still room to run on GME and AMC? Josh, I don't know if you have tuned in. You just told me you haven't watched the live ones, but the recordings. On Thursday, I was pulling GME up, and also on Saturday, because they had a big move right in the last month or so. And then not conclusion, but my thinking at that point was the market cap was close to 6 billion, and for the strategy that we are dealing in, that's a little bit expensive, and maybe too expensive for the stuff that we are dealing in. You don't see us dealing a lot of those big companies. I'm not shying away from them if I find them very attractive. But quickly looking at them and having in the back of my head that it has gone up 100% already in a month or whatever it was. I said that you can never discount stocks like that, GME and AMC and stuff like that. You see the moves. And then, of course, Roaring Kitty started to tweet again, and you got all this price action. And so that was a long way of saying that I have no idea. I mean, it had gone up like 70% twice in a row now. So who knows? Maybe tomorrow you get a double again. I'm not involved though, and I'm not planning to. I'm not planning to be involved either right now. To be honest, maybe it's stupid, but I like to track it as a learning opportunity, and for entertainment, of course, because I got very excited when I saw Roaring Kitty back. Yeah, I have a small position because if Roaring Kitty starts posting position, I can see more room up. Yeah, for sure. I saw even Justin was speaking about that. And keep in mind, 30% short interest still. So definitely stuff can happen there. You can never be as stupid as discounting anything like this. But yeah, I'm not involved at this point. I think Dane has been a little bit involved. I'm sure he will speak about it on Thursday and his ideas about the situation. Only a small amount. I'm comfortable losing. Yeah, I think I would definitely not go heavy in on something like this right now. But as you said, if he starts on Reddit to post his position and stuff like that, and it starts to pick up a little bit like last time, you know. It does make it more interesting. I haven't checked Reddit actually. Has he been active on Reddit as well? I don't think so, right? You would see screenshots and stuff like that on Twitter. But yeah. Mastercraft's definitely interesting. Look at this. This is a heavy number, you know. But they have bought in at around the same price, all of them. So they obviously feel like this is a good opportunity to buy down here. I want it cheaper. But I've been tracking it almost for a year now, and it hasn't moved a lot at all. If you look in the tracker, it's down like 6%, 5.5% since I added it in end of August. So there hasn't been big moves here in this ticker at all. Okay, anyway, it's got a bit sidetracked here. We can check out TripAdvisor. So first thing that catches my eye is the share buyback here, but then of course you had some dilution leading up and then down again, so I'm not sure if it's like something to do with warrants or if they have actually purchased back. Revenue is up a lot as well in the last years. They do have cash, a lot of cash even. That's actually a big number. which is why they show up as safe. Need to check the 10Q for this one. I don't think he's posted anything already. No, same here, Josh. I'm sure we would see it all over the internet if he did. But interesting to see is almost double his following on Twitter in, you know, 24 hours or whatever it is. And at this stage, it's pretty impressive. Yeah, they have a big cash position. This Note 4. Where is Note 4? That was Note 2. Want to check the depth straight away though. So that is accurate. And if they have that, they have a lot of cash. Here's Note 4. All right. No dividend. Slightly positive earnings. And what share price is $19. They generate almost $2 in operating cash flow and 130 in free. I wish it was a bit higher, to be honest. 20% insider ownership, which is also meaningful, I think. But the data seem to be wrong though. Maybe they've included some of these people. Just doesn't seem to be correct, that one. I need to check seeking on this because I wonder if they are talking about the cash position that they have. Rejection of a takeout offer by the company's special committee, okay? Yeah. Oh, courage and conviction. Are you in here? I have actually made a few movies of investors that we like. Courage is one of them, like small clips. Maybe I will play it one day. Good piece. At family office I worked at, and in my family accounts we owned a lot of Trip at 1640. Like you, and in the family office we sold between 24 and 28. Yesterday we loaded back up in the 17th and 18th. Alright. But interesting that Courage is it's involved there. This is a recent also from 9 of May. Just want to read this article a little bit. TripAdvisor shares have fallen over 35% after the company rejected the idea of being acquired in the near term. This provides an excellent opportunity for investors who believe in TripAdvisor's standalone business. Viator, a subsidiary of TripAdvisor, represents almost 50% of revenues and is a growth engine for the company. I'm very excited about the potential for this division. The other article was talking about that as well. So he sold on the news that they were going to be acquired. And he says he believes in that, you know, buy the rumor, sell the news. So he played this correctly then, if he's legit here. I think I will add them as well to the tracker. I want them cheap, like 17, even less. But like 17, yeah, would be a good entry. I think I will write in my tracker maybe even 16. 52-week low is 14. Yeah, it has been down here. I think I will write 15 and in between, you know. I will add it. I like the position that they are in and that they generate the cash here. And I also like the, you know, they've grown the revenue a bit and Courage is involved. There's many articles about the company that writes about the underlying business model there that has improved. Viator or whatever the name was. So maybe it has taken a hit, but it's on the way up again. So that's why I want to add them. I'm just gonna write some stuff here then. Hey, Value. A lot of people in chat today. Nice to see everyone. Just joined the stream. I'm an hour late. Yeah, all good, Value. Been just talking about Roaring Kitty's comeback on X or Twitter, and you know, everything that's going on in GameStop and stuff like that so far. Been doing a little bit of research on Myers. Added them to Tracker actually, and now I'm doing TripAdvisor, and I'm also adding them. Just saw that Courage is involved in one of the articles, so that's like a quick summarization of the stream so far. But good to see you in the chat there, Value. Thanks for tuning in. Attractive fundamentals. They've dropped on the news that the board declined ideas of being bought up. This created perhaps a buying opportunity. They have a lot of cash. What was the name? Avatar? No. What was the name? Viator. Just writing that the Courage is involved, that they seem to generate good cash, and that they have that Viator business that seems to be growing, and that the board declining a potential buyout or split or whatever it was created maybe opportunity here. So I'm just writing those in my quick notes. So good, 2 out of 2 added in the tracker so far. Kind of like that. You see 32% down in the last month. All right. Let's move over to ARKR. Roaring Kitty has his name in this one. Low share count, 3 and 4 million historically as well, so they've kept that share count down there. Margins are up if you look at the 3-year average, but a bit down the last year. You know, here is where it has been up from. So maybe on the declining side now, which is what creates this opportunity, I guess. If you look at the chart, you can see it has been a bit bearish since here. Yeah. 10 million in on their books. Pay a stupid dividend here. I see also the market cap is tiny, 53. Short term is 10, which is what they have here. So if they spend all that on the debt, they will be fine in the short term at least. But the long term is still a bit heavy. Trades at almost 15, and it does generate some cash here, even free cash flow, which I like. You see capex is pretty low in this one. The costs are actually up quite drastically also in the last 3 years. So they did generate heaps more cash, you know, in these two years than what they have done this year. So they have been declining a bit, the business. Look at the earnings also falling. Trades around book value though. 47% inside ownership. That's a lot. Let's check that straight away. Like stuff that caught your eye, you know. So Weinstein, he owns a lot, and then Bruce Lewin. They own 37. My numbers are a bit off then, but still high. And then you have this guy who is a 15% owner. So who is this guy? Is it like the president or? Oh, he's an activist. Is he an activist? We can check it on Whale Wisdom. Yeah, this is a restaurant, by the way. Didn't read this description. Yeah, here he is. 21% and is ranked number 2 in his portfolio. Alright. It's a bit interesting. Who else is here? Not a lot. He owns 20. No, he owns 15% of them. Did sell a little bit, but that's nothing. All right. So if you add that to this, then you are up in close to what I was writing here, or not I was writing, but what I got here. Yeah, it's just a 10% owner. And he bought in 22 around $16 to $19. So he's down then. Did they say his no estimated average? No. But he's down on those purchases. I'm not sure about this one, to be honest. What is Seeking Alpha saying? 10% up today though. Yeah, they had this dividend. Yeah, so they have a good earnings report. And where were they trading like a couple of years ago? Because look at the fundamentals here. It looks much better in terms of cash generation and earnings here. They had less debt. So that would be here like 24. Didn't get that high though. $10 up from today. But in this period, went from where it is today to up to 20, yeah, 22 to 23. It isn't too bad. But I don't find it very attractive here. It's also far away from, not far away, but 30% from 52-week low, so I would definitely need a drop anyways. No, I'm not adding this one. Let's move on to FNKO. And let's also at the same time check if there has been some update on Roaring Kitty. No, same movie. All right, it's been an hour. Are we expecting a new clip soon or what? So distributor, pop culture consumer products company, designs, source and distributor licensed pop culture products in the United States, Europe and internationally. The company provides vinyl, blind, pocket, miniature and action figures, fashion accessory including backpacks and wallets, apparel such as t-shirts and hats, board games, plush products and accessories such as keychains, pens and pins. They just sell a lot of things to the people who are interested. Isn't that how you run a business? Remember, you heard it here. The key to a successful business. High short interest though, 17%. Look at the margin declines here. Looks terrible. There has been some insider buys. It's up 10% today. And it's actually pretty high, close to... Like it's a bit far away from the 52-week low. You can check the chart here, but you see this drop though. Took a massive hit here. But you can argue that this is turning around a bit. This looks good right here, but then let's see if it takes out this this part of the chart here and continues to move up. What is these margins doing? They don't look too bad in terms of the last year, but if you add it like from here to here, it's down drastically. So you know these are 3-year averages. It's cost right now per share 850. Book value is 4. They do generate free cash flow, $1 in free cash flow. They have a stupid dividend, I think, but that's tiny, so maybe they've even caught it. Earnings is down, and they have debt. Look at this, 60 million here, short-term debt, 146. But maybe they are in like, a lot of that debt is probably leases, right? Lease liabilities, that's the current 17 million. 67 here. So some of it is leases, so Sorry, just checking. I got some adder in the YouTube. Probably my internet connection again. All right, they have depth, but some are leases. Not too much there though. But it looks a bit more pretty than my numbers here. They had acquisition last year, a smaller one. So you know, up till then, pandemic was probably big for them because people were buying. Maybe if they have an online store, something like that. And then it has slowed off a bit. Revenue is pretty down here, and share count is up. $1 in free cash flow is not too bad. And look at the capex, are drastically reduced here. Operating expenses down. Yeah, so maybe they are starting to turn things around a bit, but who owns this? Yeah, nothing noteworthy. And what is Seeking Alpha saying here? I'm not too keen on this so far. FNKO is a well-known company that sells vinyl figures with a portfolio of over 1,500 licenses. The company has a strong fan base and a high percentage of repeat customers, making it an attractive partner for brands. FNKO is simplifying its business, focusing on its core products and improving its distribution chain to increase profitability. That's what we saw a little bit with the capex down and the cost. The operating cost was down as well, so maybe they are trying to shrink it down a bit and focus on what's working. I see there's a lot of talk about the stuff being bought up these days in the companies that we are dealing in, and I never have that as a big part of the thesis. It's always an option, but it's so hard to predict those things. So this guy is talking about it too, and he's saying like, I haven't heard anything about them being bought, so he doesn't have that as big part of his thesis either. I understand what he was saying there with the moat and the position they have, like a fan base and everything like this. And if they try to narrow down the focus a bit and focus on the stuff that is working, maybe they will turn this around. But I'm still not too interested here, I think. It seems like the opportunity has gone a bit, right? Like we started with the chart. Maybe if this takes out, it will keep going. Could be. But you know, down here at 5, this was interesting. 5 and you generate $1 in free cash flow. And keep in mind, short interest, 17%. It's pretty big. So at 5, this was super interesting, I think, but now has gone away from me a little bit. And I think due to that, I will leave it and go to the next one. Go. The stream today might be a bit shorter. I think I will finish these two and then we will wrap it up for today. So Go Grocery Outlet Holding Corp owns and operates a network of independently operated stores in the United States. The company's stores offer products in various categories such as dairy and deli, produce, floral and fresh meat and seafood products, as well as grocery, general merchandise, health and beauty care, frozen foods, beer and wine. As of March 1st, 2022, it had approximately 410 stores in California, Washington, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Idaho, Nevada, and New Jersey. The company was founded in 1946 and is headquartered in Emeryville, California. Look here, big insider purchases lately. So let's check, we can start with that. Let's check it out first. This guy is the same guy, director, Eric Ragaz. He has bought a lot recently, like 3 million. So let's see what he has in his salary. Maybe if I Google him, we can figure it out very quick. I'm assuming he has some money, this guy, so I'm not sure if that buys so meaningful for him, but that's a lot of money though. What was it, 4 million in total? 3 million. You can search his name instead. What was it? Ragaz. Oh, here we have total 309. So okay, I just assume he has a lot of money from his other roles as well. But yeah, you know, that's a big buy though. 3 million. 26 in cash, short term 70 though, and it's debt heavy. This one is levered. 20 currently trades at 20.43. And he bought at 20 and 28, so he's down a bit on it. Who else on this though? Book value 12, tangible book value 4. They do generate cash here. Heavy capex though. Revenue is pretty up every year actually, but so is the share count. No dividend. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe like a one-time special dividend, which is tiny or something. But yeah, this doesn't look cheap enough for me. Operating expense up. Same with cost and expense here. And we saw the capex, right? So even with a big insider like that, I don't necessarily like this, and I don't think I will spend more time on this, to be honest. Let's go to the next one, HE. That's the last one I will do today, I think. They are based on Hawaii, and do they have also a lot of cash? 1.5 billion? No. So that's wrong, and then I start to wonder if my other numbers are wrong as well. But if these are correct, they do trade below book value, and they do generate good operating cash flow, but a lot of capex. So they only have 13 cents in free cash flow. But I think I have a feeling like my numbers are a bit wrong here. They have a sale every year or something. Seems a bit strange. Oh, something has happened here. Like a disaster or something. There's been an electric fire, it seems like. Alright, so there's been the lawsuits and stuff like that I saw, which puts me off a bit, but also could create opportunity. You have this drop though, and now it's trading close to like 21% to 52-week low. Look at this drop. This is probably when it happened. Then it has recovered and gone down a little bit. If you just look at the chart from here, it looks very bearish. Could turn around a bit now, but who knows. That's a massive drop though. So maybe the numbers are correct then. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this. What are people on Twitter saying? Sometimes I like to check Twitter also. So they had big move yesterday up. I don't know about this. Kind of tempted to add it just because there's some stuff here that doesn't make sense, and I saw that big drop. It's not in the tracker already, right? Yeah, I'm a bit tempted to throw it into the tracker just because there's a story here, you know. I'm just gonna throw it in, I think. Well, I actually added 3 tickers to the tracker today, so I'm pretty happy with that. But I think I'm gonna end the stream after this one, guys. Just want to add this one. Current price 1109. Good entry. I think even if we have a big drop here, kind of want it at the lower end still. Let's say 950 then. Maybe not actually. I would put in 8. Just pointing out what I saw, like well below book, they have big cash position. The debt is heavy, but yeah, and that it has also been a fire and some lawsuits there. And that there's been a big drop already that has created opportunity. So that's basically what I'm writing on this one. I'm saving that one. I think that was it for today. Like I said, I added 3 tickers if I remember correctly, so I'm pretty happy with that, and very excited to see the remaining of the week, the development in GameStop and Roaring Kitty and everything. And I'm sure Dane will talk about it on Thursday. He will be on Thursday on his normal time, and then we will do one together on Saturday together here. How can I search this sticker up? HE. No. Doesn't matter, you just find it manually. That was easier said than done. There we have it. Alright, good. It's been added then. Yeah, Dane would be on Thursday, then we will do together on Saturday, and very keen to see the development with Roaring Kitty and how GameStop goes. I just want to see before we log off here if there's been some new posts from him. No, nothing. But good to see. Thanks Max, thanks Josh, and thanks Value for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Thanks for using the chat. Thanks for everyone else who has watched the stream. So we really appreciate it, both Dane and I. And I'm sure Dane will speak a little bit about the stuff that has been going on as well, and maybe he can explain his thinking about his position. It was a small position. I think he would just wanted to trade the like ride the wave and see what happened. So I'm sure he will speak more about it on Thursday. So tune in for that. Nice, Valley. Nice to see you here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day in New Zealand. And I will see you all on Saturday then, and tune in for Dane on Thursday. It's been a while since he has been on, so he's very excited, I know, to come back and start streaming again. So enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are, and I will see you on Saturday. Bye.